last last episode, we were looking forward to the Kong versus Godzilla trailer.
Yes.
That was coming out the next day, that Sunday. So what did you guys think about that?
I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, right? It looked pretty good.
No, I'm kind of hyped.
Now, let me ask you, some people are saying that Kong is way more bigger in this than he was in the other movies, it seems, or no?
I don't think it's that he's bigger than the other movies. It's that he's the size he is in general. Like, if you go back and watch Kong Skull Island, or what was it called? Skull Island or whatever?
Yeah, Skull Island.
He was huge in that too. But what they're talking about, Godzilla.
Yeah, I guess compared to Godzilla, it's just making Kong look so much bigger when he's probably...
like, there's no way King Kong climbed the Empire State Building at that size. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it was.
You know,
people were like, "Wait a minute,
going back.
yeah,
they're going back.
He's the size of the Empire State Building.
Because the reason that it's like coming a conversation big time now is the fact that now it looks like they're going to be fighting in a city. Or they are fighting in like some sort of a city. So once that starts happening, now it's like, all right.
I look at it as a different Kong, though. It's not the same Kong.
You know, they're doing their own take on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's their own take. You can't be that critical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And look, back in the day, they had Kong versus Godzilla. They've already had this, but now when you got Godzilla as monstrous as if you have him, if you're going to make a movie with King Kong versus Godzilla, he's got to be monstrous too. It's not going to be like a hand puppet to him.
Like him.
He just stands over him, fucking steps on him. Like,
but apparently, King Kong has some weapons.
Well,
is it an axe?
It looks like an axe at the end with like lightning on it or something like that.
So I've watched and like there's so many people talking about this and like apparently, I mean, they're thinking there was a war back in the day.
Oh yeah, I saw
that they were talking about. So this is
when
something.
He has like made weapons that he has.
Well, they've fought before, I think, or their species have fought before, and that's why like this weapon is coming about because this weapon, obviously, you see in the trailer. It like holds back his beam and then he slams it in his face. So it's like they've fought before. So this axe, I don't know how they're going to bring it back, but bring it about.
It could go either ways. It could be really corny or it could actually be.
And what we're watching too is we're watching them fight, but I'm not sure how they're working it. But if you watch other things, we don't even know if that's actually Godzilla.
Yeah.
It could be Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, there's a big talk about that.
So when they fight on that ship in that scene, we don't know if it's Mecha Godzilla somehow, or if it's actually Godzilla, or we didn't even get to see Mecha Godzilla yet.
Could be Godzilla himself, but like maybe there's something where like Kong think like maybe they brought out Mecha Godzilla already, and he thinks it's the same, like they're the same person or something. You know,
I would say that, but I don't think so due to the fact that in the trailer they have Godzilla like mowing down the city with people with his beam, and they're like, I don't understand it. Godzilla's attacking us. Yeah. What's got him nuts? So that's why I'm thinking that might be Mecha Godzilla.
So maybe they just edited it to make it look like Godzilla, but it's actually Mecha
Well, what I think is they got some biotech off the head of what was his name? Gaiden? Godira, thank you. So they had the head from Godira, so who knows what they've done. That could be like all robot under that skin for all we know. I have no idea what they're going with this. But, I mean, honestly, once I saw him like line up and just punch him dead in his face and then shoulder block him to the water, I was like, this looks hot.
I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's a lot of like Kong punching him and stuff like that. I hope it's not just all weapons and wacky. You know what I mean?
Well, the only weapon you're going to see is that axe. It's going to take out. What I have a feeling is this. I have a feeling Godzilla, like they show him with the water. He comes up. They get into a brawl. Then he shoots that beam up. He jumps off. I got a feeling something comes out where he gets kind of his butt whooped. And that's what leads him now to go to the underworld or wherever he's going, the Hollow World. Like, there was a whole big I saw a whole big video about that. If you look at the trailer and slow it down, you'll notice that there's mountains behind King Kong's shoulder. But the mountains are upside down. So it's like they're going to the hollow earth. They're inside the center of the earth. So mountains really go up, down, and the other way
Right.
around. So it's kind of crazy. So that's where I think he is when he sees the hand thing. And I think that's what happens. He gets his ass whooped, and he kind of goes, and that's where he comes about, like, let's get the hammer. I mean, it sounds corny when we talk about it this way.
Yeah, I know, but,
But
I don't.
I have a feeling they're going to be like, something's wrong with Godzilla. We have to help Kong because he's annihilating everything. So they go with Kong, and they help him get his axe. It sounds silly. It's like, like Jason in space, He's not angry. He just wants his knife back,
Do you think maybe they're gonna make Mechagodzilla look like Godzilla?
I
Like,
think
have,
so.
that
Like I
skin,
think that's what's going on. He's beaming out everything. I think they might have
So,
worked
like,
out something like
they're framing
that. It could be, or it could just be that they figured out a way to trigger him, like in the old movies.
yeah.
In the old movies, they did the bird sounds to get him to walk into the volcano in 1980, whatever. Like that Godzilla, which I liked. Maybe they're doing something where they're screwing with his head a little bit. And then with that technology, all of a sudden they figure out like they're doing that, and now they know how to make Mechagodzilla, and he comes out at the end. Who the hell knows what they're going to come up? But I did get it. The music was proper, and then they just show him wind up and like boom in his face. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm hyped now.
it was definitely a cool trailer.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
The axe in the air, I was kind of like,
I was like, oh no, because I was like,
but it kind of looked cool too at the same
it
time.
did, but then I'm thinking, oh no, this could be like really.
It could be
could
bad.
go either way,
It depends on how you got to reserve judgment, but yeah, I mean, Kong versus Godzilla looks. It does look good, and
I've watched the trailer a lot of times. I'm pumped. I'll admit it.
I wonder if they'll come out with another trailer, show a little bit more or something.
I'm sure.
I
Get a
wonder.
little bit more.
Yeah.
But I'm curious because if they don't, like, did we see all the big action moves of the movie? I mean, I hope I didn't see it all right there. But a lot of times they do that on trailers. They give you a lot of the good stuff, and you get pumped, and you go to the movie.
Yeah,
and
some
like,
trailers.
that was like
Some
the-
trailers show you too much.
They did
I don't
have a
think-
collar on him. Remember last time you said, "Oh, they didn't have no collar on him," right? They had a collar on him.
Well, I don't know.
Trailer.
Not a collar, just
He
the
was
wrist
restrained. He was restrained
on his wrists.
and his neck.
I had the neck one too.
He had the neck one,
Yeah, but he didn't have a full
and he
on.
was knocked out. So they did knock him out. Remember, he
He wasn't knocked. He was taking a nap.
was taking a nap.
Taking a freaking nap, man. The little girl said, "Hey, chill out, bro." He said,
Yeah,
"All right."
what's up with that?
Took a sleepy sleep.
But yeah, I wonder how they're going to work that. Like,
She obviously is
something
from those people that live on Skull Island, like they told you in the story. They both apparently made a bond to protect her, and so did Kong somehow. So I don't know.
So I wonder if there's going to be any other monsters besides Mechagodzilla. And well, we don't know if there's the Mechagodzilla.
We're going
but, I
to
mean,
well, actually,
it sounds like it.
no. If you look at the trailer, there is a screen that pops up,
Yeah,
and
I
it
know.
looks like it's like
his feet.
like a computer screen, and you see like the legs and feet
Yeah.
on it, like basically like how the robot would be if he's in 100% mode, however they would do a
Right.
charge. You do see a scene like that, which makes you think, could be. Unless it's something like, oh, this is Godzilla's readings. I don't think so, though. I think it was a Mechagodzilla thing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
So if they have another, was there something? I don't know.
Mothra was still alive, right? From the last one, right? Mothra, didn't she come back at the end?
I think so.
Right?
It's possible.
She survived.
They should got that. There was actually if you go, man, people are so into Godzilla. I didn't even realize like how big it is. Like they talk
Huge.
about,
Huge.
was it Gaiden or something like that? There's the other Godzilla that actually lived during the time of this Godzilla, which never really happened in any other Godzilla basically timelines. So they talk about, because we did see like the two bugs that came out of the eggs. They were supposedly stored in this other Godzilla. They talk about a lot of cool stuff. I was like, damn, how many damn things they got out there? But there's a lot of stuff. So who knows what they're going to bring out in that movie? But
There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore behind it too. Like a lot of,
lore to a point.
well,
yeah.
to a point, yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of like characters and their stories and all this stuff. No, there's a lot. It definitely,
Plenty of monsters
The
to
old
be able
stuff.
to play with.
yeah.
So this is supposed to come out, what, like April or May? Or was
I
it
think that's
further?
March.
Is it?
Next month?
Pretty sure it's next month, like March 23,
I thought
something like
you
that.
sure?
Well, I'll find out
Yeah,
right now.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure it's the end of March.
The shitty thing is, I want to, I mean, there's
I want
no,
to see that in the theater.
is there any theaters open? Like, I'm not like,
Is that
super
an
scared.
HBO Max movie? It is, right?
HBO Max in theaters at the same time.
I honestly, I'm not, I'll go sit in the theater. I don't give a crap.
We could do a private thing, man. We get the whole place to ourselves.
Rent the whole theater?
Rent the whole theater for ourselves.
What if I could bring in some burr?
Wait, why not? Put it in a backpack. No one's gonna check, dude. They're just gonna be happy you're there.
Yeah, put it in your back, put it in your pocket or something, your jacket, whatever.
Never mind that. I mean, half these
Old
places,
school.
like what's that other one? They have the bar in the freaking movie theater.
that
Are
one.
you talking about root, right?
Root bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, root beer.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Well, my bouboirs there. All right. When is Godzilla? It was Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong?
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Probably
It's
not.
the same thing. Same difference. They're fighting each other.
Really?
Is it? Or
March 31st. The end.
there you
So
go.
pretty
Close.
much April.
the end of March.
And March. So that's relatively soon. So I'm kind of pumped. I mean, if we can't go to the theater, we could go. Everyone's got pretty big TVs. We can go to someone's house and just chill
Yeah,
out
it's on
together.
HBO Max. I got HBO Max. You have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
either one.
I'll bring some burr.
Yeah, why not?
Bring some root beer.
Bring some soda pop.
Yeah, soda pop.
The big time movies that we want to see, I'd rather see in the theater. The ones that we're kind of iffy about, we could just still go hang out somewhere.
Yeah. That one though, I would like to see that kind of a thing. Big monster things like that. I want
Yeah.
the sound. I want it all.
Yeah, you need that big screen, the surround sound.
Yes,
The
yes.
monster sound is just, you gotta have that.